during my first time. First word.
I think my first word was kitty or dad.
Mine was probably Dada.
It was either my dad or my cat.
First friend.
I think my first friend was a girl named Melissa in kindergarten, but then I moved away, so I don't know what happened to her.
My first friend was a girl named Christina, and we were best friends in preschool. And I don't know what happened to her, but she like left. And then one day in middle school, I saw her again, and we went to the same middle school and same high school together, but we never talked to each other again.
That's kind of sad.
I know.
First car. Okay, well I still have my first car, and it is a red Jeep Wrangler.
My first car was like a gold brown Ford Focus?
I think it was a Focus.
It was either a Focus or a Fusion. I think it was a Focus. First love.
First CD. My first CD was The Playground by Tony Bennett, and I still actually have it, and I think it's in my CD player right now.
My first CD was none other than Aaron Carter.
I knew you were going to
Aaron's
say
Party,
Aaron
Come and Get It.
First favorite outfit. It was from Limited Too, and it was a green, like a collared shirt, and it had like sparkle snaps. And then I had this skirt that like came just past my knees, and it was one of those like patchwork quilt skirts, you know what I'm talking about, where it was like all fluffy. And yeah, that was green and pink. Real nice color combo there. And then I also got cowgirl boots from Limited Too that had rhinestones on them. So that was my first favorite outfit, was the button-up sparkly snap green shirt with the patchwork skirt and cowgirl boots.
It was both trousers and a blazer.
Oh.
And it was like purple and blue, like ombre color. They were both the same. So like the blazer was like purple and then it ombre'd into blue, and the pants were the same thing. It went purple.
Oh my gosh.
And
like
then
all ombre.
yeah, and then I had, it was like a blue like knit turtleneck. That was That was my jam. I felt like so professional in that. I was like, yeah, look at my blazer. First YouTube video.
We watched the first YouTube video we've ever seen, because our first YouTube video was fairly recently.
Yeah.
Okay, my first YouTube video that I watched was, I think it was Planet Unicorn. You guys
Oh my gosh.
Like, a gay boy wished for a planet.
You showed me that unicorn one.
And there was like a series of them. There were 3. Feathers, Cadillac, and Tom Cruise. I still remember that theme song. Those videos were my favorite.
Okay, I don't really remember my first YouTube video. I'm sure that was it.
One of my first ones, I can't decide if it was Charlie Bit My Finger, Planet Unicorn, or Potter Puppet Pals, because she showed me that one. We watched that video like 6 times. I'm not even kidding you. Sometimes we even sing that song.
6 whole times. First concert.
Alright, my first official concert was Journey. My parents took me to it when I was in 4th grade. And I'm actually kind of proud of that fact, because Journey is thebomb.com.
Mine was obviously Aaron Carter. I think I went to 3 Aaron Carter concerts before I was like 10.
Oh girl, you like some Aaron Carter.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
First celebrity crush.
My first celebrity crush.
Aaron Carter. Hello.
Just everything. First car, Aaron Carter. First movie, Aaron Carter. First dog, Aaron Carter. I think in 2nd grade, my celebrity crush was Jesse McCartney.
That's a good one.
And I think that was my first official celebrity crush.
That's a good one.
First school crush.
I remember mine. Mine was a boy named Noah. It was in like 3rd grade. And girl, I had such the hot for him. Yeah, but he had a twin sister named Allison, and everybody always thought me and her were like best friends, and I was like, girl, I don't even, who is this? But Noah was like, he had like the blonde Justin Bieber hair before it was even cool, and I was like,
I think like my first little girl crush before like the 3rd grade and the 4th grade and the 5th grade was this kid named Tanner, and his mom used to babysit me, so we did a thought he was nice. And then they got me like this necklace set for my birthday, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's just from Tanner. Tanner gave it to me. I don't know. I was a weird kid.
First pet. So my first like pet that you can touch, play with again, was a hamster named Skippy. Skippy was the shiz. He was cool. My best friend, and he was totally awesome. And how he died was really sad. He was having like seizures in his little cage thing. I remember it was like right after Thanksgiving, and we were like, oh my god, he's having like seizures. So we had to take him and get him put down. I remember that was such a sad day
that when
for
that
me.
happened to you. Alright, my first pet was a cat named Keisha. And she was a tabby cat, and she was actually like part of my family before I was born. So,
was she really?
Yeah, she was 18 when she passed away, and I was only like,
how old was
14?
she when you were born?
She must have been like 4.
Okay.
But yeah, she hated me when I was younger, but then as I got older, we were homies. First time we met each other, well, yeah, we were cousins, so.
If you don't know, we're actually family. We don't really remember the first time we met each other. But it was probably beautiful.
Yeah. Our first big purchase. My first big purchase was a stereo system that I still have today. And it cost me like $80 at the time, which was like, oh my god. Whoa. The world's ending, but yeah, I still have it today, and I still use it, which is cool.
My first big purchase was probably this camera. First gadget.
I don't even know if any of you remember these, but my first gadget was a hit clips.
Yes! Are you getting
That was mine too!
No way!
Yes! Nobody knows what hit clips are anymore. Like, I tell people, like, yeah, do you guys don't remember hit clips? I used to have the NSYNC, the Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears, and they were like one little song card that you just stuck into like a little stereo.
Oh my gosh.
And it just like blurted it out for you. It was like a baby stereo.
I think I still have those.
And you could like clip it on your belt loop and carry it around with you, so wherever you were, you could just hit clips.
Those they weren't even the full song, were they?
No, it was like 20 seconds.
Yeah, like 20 seconds of one
best
song.
20 seconds of your life.
But they were so, it was like an actual little like radio.
Mine was blue. What one did you
Mine was blue.
Yes! You know, I'm pretty sure Grandma probably got those for us or something. It's probably why we both have the same gadget. First memory.
I remember one time I was in nursery school, and I just like remember being in this huge room with like a gazillion other little kids. It's probably like 50 other kids, but in my mind it was like a bajillion. And we were making paper like stop signs, and
For what?
just like arts and crafts.
Oh.
And I remember like, cause it goes red, yellow, green, and I remember being like, crap. So I had to like look at the kids next to me like, I don't know which color goes where. So that was my first memory. I think I figured it out eventually.
Okay, when I was little, my family and I took a trip to the aquatic center in our city that we were living in. And they had like this little kiddie section, and off the kiddie section they had the adult hot tub, so like no kids allowed. So my parents went in the adult hot tub and they were like, oh, Kayla's my sister, you know, go play with Lindsay in the kid place, we'll watch you guys. We were playing around and I was like, Kayla, I have to go poop. And she's like, okay, let me go tell mom and dad. So she like goes to the hot tub thing, and she's like trying to get to my parents, but of course little kids can't get in the hot tub, so she's like trying to yell at my parents like, she has to go to the bathroom. Get her out, she's gonna go. It was too late. I had already pooped in the bath. I had pooped in the kids' aquatic place. So my sister like got to my parents. She was like, oh my gosh, Mom, you guys need to get her out of here. She just took a poop. So my dad gets out and he goes to the lifeguard, and my mom takes us into the family changing room. And so he's talking to the lifeguard and he's like, somebody's kid just took a poop in the pool. We need to get people out. So the guy blows the whistle and he's like, code red, everybody out. Pacey's in the pool, Pacey's in the pool. And so, you know, me and my sister and my mom, we're all in the family changing room by now. We're doing our thing. And so, you know, everybody gets out of the pool and they go into their designated locker rooms. And so my dad's taking a shower and he's like, you know, sudsing up, and some kid and his dad walk in, and the little kid's like, Dad, why do we have to leave so early? Why do we have to get out of the pool? And And the dad was like, "'Cause some little kid took a crap." And my dad's just sitting over there like showering, like, "Oh, that's my kid." Yeah, so that was my story. But that was my first memory, so what are you gonna do?
That's perfect. Okay, so you can leave us some of your first times too
in the comments
if you're interested, or you can make a video and leave a link and we'll watch it.
Or give us some feedback, like what videos you'd like to see next.
Yep, that one subscriber that we have,
just thank you.
Let us know.
We appreciate you. We like you.
Okay, bye.
Next time we'll see you. He was a beautiful hamster, and then I got a hamster, and we had hamster play dates, except they hated each other. They're like,
I remember that one time, like, put a wall in. No, that one time we were up north, and we put them, like, in the cage,
yeah.
And all of a sudden they just, like, and we're like, whoa, guys, a wall, put it up.
Sorry, I have to burn.
Ew.
It tastes kind of like pizza.
That's disgusting.
That's so gross. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. I gave one for a planet full of unicorns. Planet unicorn, unicorn planet. Give it up for feathers. Ooh.